So let's begin with Canvas, okay? Canvas is a learning platform, right? Similar to Blackboard, and those of you that have used Moodle, it's also similar to Moodle. However, it's the most popular platform used today in colleges and universities because it's more versatile and it allows you to share content. To add more content to it. Okay, so that's why a lot of universities are changing over to this new Canvas platform. Okay. First off, we're going to start with navigation. The first thing you're going to notice about Canvas when you log in with your university username and password, the same one that you use to log in to your account with AGM University. After you log in, you're going to arrive to this page right here. Okay. And you're going to see you have the main menu right over here to your left. Okay. And first off, the account button that you see on top, it's going to have all of your settings for Canvas. Okay. You're going to have notification settings. You're going to have your profile settings. You're going to have your files. Okay. And you can also log out from here from the platform. If you go into notifications, you can actually go through how you want the notifications to be sent to you. If you want those notifications to be for certain stuff only, you can have notifications sent for specific courses. So Canvas does let you um, s- screen those notifications for certain courses that you are teaching on that term. So you change that over here on account and notifications. Okay. You can also edit your profile. It allows you to change your profile picture. This profile picture that you see here, you're able to change it on this selection right here under profile. Also, you can add files to it if you want to add presentations that you want to keep there, that in order for in the future to be easier for you to uh, in order for you to write make it easier later to get those presentations or any files, you can have them there. Okay. Your settings too, also your e-portfolios. E-portfolios are a feature that we are going to have a more in-depth workshop for e-portfolios because the university is going to use them for certain stuff. So be aware because we are going to send out those invitations for the e-portfolio workshops. They're going to be soon. Okay. Also, share content, QR for mobile login. If you want to share via right mobile, you can use it. If you want to use Canvas on your cell phone, you can do it also. And global announcements is for when you anything that the university posts that you need to check. You know, right, like when we were out for the Christmas break. So they sent out an announcement over here. So you're able to check those over there. If there's any storm coming, anything new is going to be shared on global announcements. So be sure to check that over there. You can also activate the high contrast user interface if you don't like if you'd like to yeah it says we're going to go through it. This is a PowerPoint presentation. We're going to go through it later in depth. I just want to go through with you guys through the presentation first. Then we're going to go in depth on the Canvas, okay? So on the account, like I said, you change your profile information, you update your profile picture. You change the view of the platform. You can do a change of the user interface. You can do a higher contrast. If you have trouble, like, seeing that contrast, you can also switch to the high contrast user interface. That what it does is that it changes it to blue so that you see more contrast in the colors in Canvas. Also, like I said, you can change the notification preferences and you can log out from Canvas. After that, we have the dashboard. On the dashboard menu, we have all of the courses that we have published on our platform for us. So whenever you are assigned a course and a course is under your name, if it's activated, and I'll explain later why I say if it's activated, right? It's gonna show up here like a tile. I like to use the dashboard as my home. So when I go into Canvas, I always land on this page because it's better to navigate from here. And you have shortcuts for notifications, you have for assignments, you have for discussions, and you have for files. So whenever you land here, you just go quickly and press here if you need to grade some assignments, and you can just go from there. Okay. You can also edit the courses that are showed and displayed here. I'll show you how to do that when we get to the platform. And you can also change the color. So all of your courses assigned are shown here. You should turn off your past courses, and I'll show you how to do that also, because if you don't, they're all gonna appear there and they're gonna go, you'll have a long list of courses. Okay. Are you guys able to see it? Is it still, the presentation still going?
Yes, it is good.
It
Thank
is.
you.
It's
Yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
It's
it
okay.
You're
is.
in
It's
the
okay.
first in the
Sorry.
first screen.
Okay. Okay. So, and can it, like I said, it can work as a home screen. I like to use it as a home screen because it's better to just go from there and navigate the courses from there. You can change the color, and I advise you guys to change the color of each course because it's also going to affect the color that shows up on your calendar. I'm going to show you also the calendar later on, and you're going to see that the different colors are going to appear in that calendar, so you can get yourself reminded by color code which courses you have things coming up. The global announcements appear here too. Okay. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. So when you go to courses, it's going to be a list is going to appear of all the courses that are assigned to you. And here is that you can deactivate the courses that you are not going to be doing that term. You're not going to be, if there were last term, you can disable them here. And you can do that over here. Just need to press all courses, but we'll go through that once we get to the platform. Okay. Like I said, the published courses appear there. You can turn off past courses by clicking all courses. On the right, you get a summary of stuff to do. And we get to the calendar here. Okay. So the calendar is color coded, like I mentioned, and any due date that you get from each course is going to get a different color on the calendar. For, let's say, for example, that I have an assignment due uh, on the blue course on Wednesday, the 19th. So it's going to appear here under a little blue icon. Okay, so that's why you should change the color on your dashboard for each course, because then it affects the calendar and the color appears over here on the calendar, so you can get reminded of anything that you need to do that week. Okay, the calendar shows all important dates. All courses appear on the same calendar, so that's why another thing why you should change the colors. Okay, you can add also stuff that is not from the courses. So let's say that you need to add a little activity, or you have like a guest speaker that you want to add to the course. You can definitely add it to the calendar there. You can, and it will remind you of all of that because it sends notifications for each of the activities. Inbox is your email for Canvas. Okay, all messages from your courses. Also, verify each time you log into your inbox that you are in the correct course. I'm going to show you how to do that. You go over here on top. See, it says all courses, but if you select the drop down, it will show you a list of all the courses that you have assigned, and you can select the course that you want to get the messages from, or send the messages to. The messages sent by students appear there, and you can change the course on the top. Okay. This is a nice feature that I like from Canvas. It's the recent history from Canvas. It's actually very useful because sometimes we are in Canvas and we forget where we were or what we were doing. So Canvas actually reminds you of the last 20 actions that you did on the platform, and you can actually just click and it will take you right to that page. So let's say that you had to go, you received an email and you went to answer that email, and you, oh, where was I? So you just click history and you can click and go right back to where you were working. So that's a nice feature that I enjoy from Canvas because it allows you to give continuity to projects. It takes you straight there when you click it. It only goes back a day, it doesn't go back much, but it's useful for the day that you're working. Like I said, it mentions with continuity on the projects and helps reminding you of stuff to do. Okay. So the Commons is an area where every Canvas users, not just from our university, everyone from the Canvas platform can share content to the Commons area. And it's good because you can actually download content from there and use on your courses. So you just browse here, you search by title, and you can just look up for any content and to add to your courses. Okay. The studio area is an area where you can share videos or audios, and the good thing about it is that it allows you to see the interactions that you get on the video. Students can comment on it. It tells you how many students have played the video. So that's good to know. That's good to have because it lets you know, okay, you watched the video, the student watched the video. So that's on the studio area. Okay. You can also comment on the videos and audios, and students can also upload. It's a resource area as well. Okay. The help area, it's anything that you have questions about Canvas, you don't know how to do anything, say that it's right in the middle of the night, it's 12 at midnight, you're actually doing something on your course, you can call Canvas support to, they can help. They have um, assistance in Spanish and English. You can also report a content issue. If there's anything wrong with Canvas, you can report it there. There's also a page where you can report things for improvement. So if say that you have an idea on how to improve Canvas, you can actually share it through here. They offer live calls. That's something that I forgot to mention. So you can chat with them live and they'll be able to help you. Or you can also ask the Canvas community. There's a community of professors and users that you can ask questions or suggestions on how to upload content, on how to place content in Canvas. So that's a nice feature also to have because it lets you interact with other users that have been experiencing Canvas a lot. And like I said, you can submit ideas to improve the platform. Okay. There's also a minimize button on it's the last button that you see on your menu. It's right in the end. If you press it, what it does, it hides the lettering, and it just stays with the icons. Okay, so that's a good feature to have if you want to um, eliminate words and if you want to don't have much distractors on your page. That's useful. Gives the platform a cleaner look. And if you just want to go back to normal, just press it. Takes you back to the normal view. Okay. So we finished with the main menu. That's this one right here. After you select a course in Canvas, okay, it's gonna this menu right here is gonna appear. This is the course menu, okay? So after you select a course, you're gonna have this menu over here, the course menu, okay? This course menu, it's editable. You can also edit it. You can also disable links from it. You can also rearrange the position of the links. I'll show you how to do that as well. One thing also that you get from the homepage is that you can have the student view. If you click here, you can have a student view. So the student, you're going to see exactly what the student sees. I know that sometimes students tell us, Professor, I don't know where that is. So you just click there and you can see exactly what the student is seeing. This homepage right here, you can also customize it. It's very, you can make it very interactive. I like to add pictures. I like to add buttons to it. Most of you, if you are online, you're going to see that your homepage is already created. But if ever you get the option to create a course scratch in Canvas, you're going to get the option to edit this homepage. And that's good because I always like to make it very attractive for students. I mean, very colorful, much links, art, everything. Okay, so you can change that. Okay, this homepage you can change. And remember also, everything in Canvas needs to be published and published. So if you don't want a student to see a content, you just click on publish and it takes it out of his view. Whenever it is published, you're going to see this green button activated that it says publish. If it's unpublished, it's going to be red. It's going to show up here. Okay. Whenever you go into Canvas, it's going to land you, when you select the course, it's going to land you on the home page. Always make sure that you're on the correct course. The title of the course is going to show up here. So always verify that you are on the correct course that you want to be in, okay? And also, each menu for each course can be different. So let's say that you deactivated some of the options on one specific course, they're not going to show on the other course. So you have to turn them off on each course if you want them to appear the same on the other course as well. Okay. This little icon that you guys see down here, This is the icon that indicates that that specific page is not visible to students. So always make sure to look out for this to make sure that you have activated a specific page so that the students can see it and are able to interact with that specific section. Okay. Another thing that I want to mention is this little number up here. That little number is important whenever you want to share content between courses. So that little number up there, I'm going to show how it's used when we go to the platform. Okay. You can choose any home page that you want, any page that you want to use as the home page. Like I said, do I do I have a question? Okay, so you can choose any canvas page for this purpose. You can modify it, make it custom. You can add videos, links, pictures, buttons, art, etc. You know, whatever you want, you can add it there. The more that you add, the more interactive that you make it, the better, because engagement, it's better with students. So make it attractive. You can link other pages, internal and external. Announcements. So announcements, whenever you're going to post an announcement, you always click here, up here, this little button right here on the top right. You click there, it's going to take you to a little dialog box where you can enter your text and you can publish the announcement. You can publish announcements with videos. You can publish it instantly, or you can do it in a future date. And you can add as any multimedia as you want, okay? Students get a notification whenever you post an announcement. And students can react to those announcements, so you know which of them interacted with your announcement. So I want to do a little pause here and give you guys some little tips on how to create effective announcements. Publish announcements weekly so that the students can feel your presence in the course. Also, do not copy and paste messages from past courses, because students sometimes feel that you are not like engaging with them. You're just copying from other course, or try to do new content for each course, or try to edit it and add relevant information that it's current, so that the students see that you are in the course and you are interacting with them directly. Try and add some videos to your announcements, because it increases engagement. So whenever a student sees that you posted a video with your announcement, they're going to see the video first and then they're going to read. So that's anything that you want to highlight, anything that you want to mention and make it more important. I suggest you do it in a video, because that's the first thing that they're going to see. Add relevant and current information to make it recent, your announcements. Okay, so those are some tips that I like to give for effective announcements. As for assignments, when you click on assignments, it's going to show you a summary of all the assignments that you have in Canvas. Assignments are also shown on the modules tab, and we're going to go to that tab specifically when we go live with the platform. But when you click on the assignments page, you get a summary of all the assignments uh, have for that specific course, and you can go from there and you can click and you can start grading from there. So after you click there, it's going to take you to a page where you can use the speed grader and start grading your assignments. Okay, so every assignments, you get a summary of them right here. Just click on the assignments tab. You can also modify them from there if you need to edit anything from the assignments. Instead of going to the specific module, just go to the assignments tab, just scroll down and find the assignment, and you can edit it right there. You can add a turning date. You can check for plagiarism on the assignments tab too as well by using Turnitin. And here are some tips on effective grading that I like to give out. Try use always the speed grader to grade the assignments. I know some people like to download the assignments and they use Word to add comments to it, but speed grader allows you to do that instantly on the platform, so it's easier. And the speed grader is connected to the rubric, so you just select and you can grade the assignments from there. Another important thing is to give comments to students. Okay, so give effective feedback, not just say good work. Add a little comment to it. So you did a good job. I like that you explained this and this and this. So it really shows that you are improving in the class. Those type of comments are effective comments. So try to use those instead of just, okay, you did a good job, fantastic job, or nothing at all. Don't always say something to the student, okay, so that they have engagement with you. Always check the Turnitin score and act on it. I've had some professors that grade assignments and the Turnitin score is very high. Always make sure to check that Turnitin score. So before you grade the assignment, because most of the rubrics that we use in the university have a little segment that is for references and APA style. So that's very important that you check the Turnitin score. Whenever a student doesn't turn in an assignment, always make sure to put a 0 on it because it affects the retention score. If the student does not turn in an assignment and you don't put a 0, what happens is that Canvas actually calculates with the assignments that have been turned in. And if the student say, let's say out of 3 assignments, he only handed in 1, Canvas actually only gets the average based on that only one assignment that he turned in that you graded. So it's going to show on the retention score that he has 100, so he's fine. But if you put 0 on the other 2 assignments, it's going to show to the retention office that this student is in danger because he has not turned in those assignments. So be sure to put a 0 every time a student doesn't turn in as an assignment. You can always go back later and change it if the student turns it in at a later date. Try to grade assignments within 1 week of the turning date at most. I always like to do it 2 or 3 days after the students has turned in the assignment so that they know the progress that they have on the course. Discussions. So discussion forums, you can create a new discussion when they assign you the course, you're going to see that all the discussions are already set up. So all you need to do is share. Okay, so you need to share and interact with your students. Okay, but if you were to do a new discussion, all you need to do is press this little button right here that says add discussion. Press there and you just add the subject and let it publish it and just let the students comment on it. They allow you to comment on specific subjects. You can respond directly to the student, and I always recommend that. Make sure to answer and post constantly, okay? And students can react to those posts. They can comment and they can also like them. Some tips, right? Post directly so that all students can see your presence. Canvas allows you to grade discussion forums independently, so the feedback that you give the student only the student sees. However, I recommend always replying to the student so that the other students can see what the discussion is going about, everything that has been said. Okay, instead of replying good job, try asking more questions to those students. Okay, so try to make them think more. Make students view different perspectives as well. So if they say something from this perspective, try and say it from a different perspective so that they, see different types of stuff. Reply to everyone in the discussion. Try to reply to everyone, okay? and try to read posts every day and react every day. Okay. Sometimes I know that going into the discussion forums and comments every time we go in, it's a little hard. However, you can like the posts if you say, okay, I'm going to go in every night and I'm going to comment every night. But during the day, let's say that I have access to Canvas on my phone. So I can just log into Canvas from the phone and just click react and like comments so that the students know that you are reading it, but then you comment in the evening, okay? Okay, so let's go to the hands-on part. Do I have any questions as of now? No? Okay. Can everyone see my page, my screen? We're live right now.
Yeah.
Yes?
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're
Yes.
going to go through what
I can
we
see it.
discussed uh, in the PowerPoint presentation. We're going to go through it live so you guys can see it. If you have any questions, just stop me and we're going to go through it again. Okay. Like I mentioned, account is where all of your settings for your profile are, and you can also log out from there. You get notifications. So if you hit there, you're going to see that you can, if you want, have the same settings for all of your courses. But if you want to add specific notification details for each course, you can. You just need to click here, the drop down menu, and just select the course that you want to add those notifications to. Okay? The default email that is on that it's registered on Canvas is your institutional email. So all of your notifications are going to go directly to your email. That is true also for students. The only email that they should be using is their university email because their notifications are going to that specific email. So always tell them that they need to check and use their institutional email. Things that you can change are due date, grading policies, course content. You can change it here if you want a notification immediately, or if you want a weekly summary of everything that's going on in the course, okay? That's entirely up to you. If you are teaching, say, 3 or 4 courses per term, if you click on notify immediately, you're gonna get a lot of notifications from all of the courses. So, it's a preference. And you can also turn them off if you want to. If you don't want to receive any notifications at all, you can also disable them right here, okay? So this is all the notifications menu. Like I said, you can, discussions, anything that you do, you can get a notification from. So you just need to change it right here. It's under account, notifications, okay? If you go to profile, here you can edit. If you click these 3 buttons these 3 little dots here, you can edit your profile. You can add your contact information. You can change your biography, and you can add some links. If you have, let's say, a portfolio, I know that some graphic design professors have some portfolios. You can add the link to those here so that the students can see your work or anything else. Or if you have research that you've done and you like to share with your students, you can also share them there. Your profile picture, you can click here. If you click there, it's going to allow you to just upload a picture, or if you have a selfie camera on your computer, you can actually take a live picture and just use it. Any files that you want on the Canvas platform. It's under Account, Files. This is for presentations that you get, want to keep there. Um, Art, photos, pictures, anything that you want to keep there because you use constantly, you can upload to your Canvas. Okay, you can create specific folders. If you click here, it's gonna create a new folder that you can name whichever, you can give whichever name you want, and you can upload content to it. Okay, you can also download. Say that you, this is actually a nice feature because sometimes if you, I know that it has happened to me, you lose maybe like a USB or your flash drive. If you lose it, you lose all of your presentations. It has happened to some professors. It happened to me once. It has not happened in like 8 years, but I know it happens. If you have everything uploaded to your Canvas, you can actually download it from here. So it's good to have a backup on Canvas. Okay. E-portfolios, like I mentioned, it's this is a feature that we're going to be using later on the university. So just be aware. We are going to send the workshop dates for the e-portfolio. So we are going to show you how to create an e-portfolio. Okay. Share content. If anyone shared content with you, you're going to view it here. If you want to see your Canvas on your mobile phone, you just click here, proceed, and it will get you a QR code that you can scan and you can see your Canvas on your phone. The global announcements that I said, if you go to recent, it tells you announcements that the university has posted. That's on the account area. This little here, you're not going to see it. This is the administrator page, so that you're not going to see. You're going to go right through dashboard. These are the tiles from all of the courses that you have assigned in Canvas. Good thing about this, I like whenever like I said, whenever I go into Canvas, I like to use this as my homepage because you get shortcuts right here. See, if you click here, it will take you right to announcements from this specific course. Okay. So it's good to have this here. You can rearrange them whichever form you like. If you like to put them, in any specific order, you can. Um, and you can change the color right here. Just press the three little dots and you can select the color that you want. These are not all the colors that you have available, but if you have a specific color that you like to use, you just enter the code from that color right here and it actually finds the color. If not, you can use these colors that are preset right there. Sorry. This is the menu for the courses. Here you can actually disable those courses that you are not using that term. How you do that, you go to all courses. You're gonna see they have a little star. If you do that, unselect the star, it's not gonna publish it. So when you go to the dashboard, it actually disappears, okay? If you wanna activate it again, just go again to all courses, just press on it again, and there, wait, there it is. It shows up again, okay? So that's under courses, all courses, and it's gonna, I only have 3 here, but if you have taught a lot of courses, they're all gonna show up here. Just deactivate those that you are not using currently so that you don't get a lot of tiles in the dashboard and a list on the course menu. You can also see here if you are the teacher, designer, student, and if the course is published or not published. Your calendar. Like I mentioned also, if you anything that you add on the course, it's going to appear automatically here. The due dates, everything, they're going to show up here under the specific color that you assigned to that course. You don't have to go back to calendar and create a new item for each assignment. Canvas automatically puts it there whenever you add a new assignment. So you no need to go here and just add it. What you can do is if you need to add another reminder for yourself from anything that it's on top of the content in Canvas, you can add it. Just press here and it will allow you to create a new event or anything that you want to add to your calendar. And you can also get notifications from your calendar to your email to remind you of stuff that's coming up. So remember that I told you that you can go to account notifications and you can uncheck or check the daily reminders for everything that's up here. You can actually tell Canvas to tell you daily what are the things that are coming up today. So just go to account notifications under calendar and check it. Okay. Any questions as of right now? Okay.
Yes. Can you please repeat how to deactivate the class that you don't have it so you don't have a long list?
Yes. So
Thank
we
you.
go to right here to courses. Here, publish courses is going to appear all of the courses that you have assigned. All you need to do is go to here, all courses, deselect, just unstar it. Okay, just unclick it, and it actually just, deactivate it. See, it goes away. If you want to activate it again, just go it again, click on it, and it's going to appear again. Okay. Okay. Any other
Thank
question?
you.
You're welcome. Okay, the inbox. Like I mentioned here, you're going to see all of your courses listed. So make sure that you are on the specific course that you want to see the messages from. Just click on it, select the student, and you can send the message. Here is to compose a new message. All of the users from a specific course are going to appear under here. So you can actually select a specific student that you want to message from here. Just select the course and just here select the student. Okay. Also, when you get the message, you can like if it were an email, you can reply to it, you can forward it, you can reply all, you can download the content, you can send anything, you can delete the message or anything. Okay, that those options appear when a message is active on your page. This is the history that I mentioned. It's a shortcut. So if you go to Canvas, like I mentioned, if you received a message, you clicked on the message, it took you to the inbox. Oh, what was I doing? Just click history. It will take you right back to where you were working. So it's a good shortcut to have. And it allows you to give continuity to projects. So everything that you do for that day is going to be registered here. So you can go back to a specific action that you were doing if you press on history and you click on that specific action. This is the Commons area. You can uh, look up by title, by name, anything that you want. This is a pretty extensive library of content that you have here. You can download the content. You can also share it on your courses. Okay, so just search by title. Anyone can uh, share content in comments. So it's basically like a community that everyone posts and it can upload stuff here. Okay. The studio is a feature that allows you to add videos or audios that you can comment on. The students can comment on it. Good thing about it, it lets you know how much time the students were watching the video. It lets you know how much students viewed the video. It allows them to comment on it, all of that. So if you want statistics on specific videos, you can actually put it here. It will give you all that information. To do it, just click add video. It will let you go and add the video. If you want to use a YouTube video, you can. You just need to add the link right here. Click add video, and it will let you add the video from YouTube directly. You don't have to download it to your computer and then upload it. Okay, you can do that if you want to, but it's just easier to paste the link over here. If it's a specific video that you have on your computer, you can find it here in browse files. Help is the support. If you need any help with Canvas, you can do it right here. Just click on it. It has a guide in Spanish. It has a guide in English. Just click on your preference. You can also call and they will help you. They're very helpful. If you like to report a problem, if you like to ask the community, you can do so here. And if you want to see a new feature, you can submit it here. If you have an idea on how to improve it, just submit it there. This is the minimizing the menu. So just click there. All it does is that it eliminates all the wording and just stays with the icons. If you want a more clean look, just use that feature. Okay. Any questions as of right now? Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
For some reason or another, your PowerPoint is stuck. It doesn't move forward as you're speaking.
Oh, you're supposed to be seeing, are you seeing the platform, my screen? I'm sharing my screen.
The only thing I see is a screen that says nothing here yet.
Oh yeah, so you're on the right page, because if I click here, you see that a menu appeared. I'm sharing live my screen, so we're sharing live.
Well, I stopped seeing your screen live.
Yeah, I didn't see any menu pop up either.
I think it stopped in the inbox. When you were talking about the inbox, that was doing fine. Now I see you.
Okay, let me just try and. Are you able to see it now? I just clicked on calendar. Are you able to see the calendar?
Yes.
Yes.
I see the calendar. Yes.
Okay, so we're good now. So we're gonna go now and see the course menu. I talked to you guys about the course menu. So whenever you enter a specific course, you're gonna land on the home page. This home page you can customize. However, online courses in AGM University are already set up. All you need to do is change the dates for turning dates if you want to, because everything else is set up. The content is supposed to be there. So editing the homepage is not really an option, but if you ever guys get to do a course that you're able to customize, you can do so here. Okay, you can edit here. You can add content, pictures, text to that homepage, and you can edit as you want. okay? Here also, you can see, you can unpublish and publish the course. See, right now this course is not published. I just unpublished it. So make sure that it is published. So go there and it's published. Okay. This little number up here that I mentioned is very important because that's your course number. So whenever you want to import existing content from other Canvas course, you're gonna need that little code. And I'm gonna show you how. If you import existing content, see, it's gonna copy a Canvas course. See, it asks you for that code. So you just enter the code. You just put it there and see, it says the course that you are copying from. So remember that little number right there is useful for that. Because if you need to import content from another course that you have in Canvas, you just need to go copy that little number, enter it in this page where it says import content, and you can actually import anything from another Canvas course. I don't know if you guys use Blackboard platform. I remember that you had to copy course and just select the course content that you wanted to copy. Right here in Canvas, it's a little different. You can select, the specific content that you want to import, okay?
May I ask a question? Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi. I just noted that you said that the courses are blueprinted already, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so are we allowed, or and to what extent, if ever, are we allowed to add or subtract from the assignments that are already blueprinted?
You can add to it as long as you mention to the students that their evaluations are based solely on the content that is on the Canvas, on the pre-existing Canvas that you get once you're assigned the course. But you can definitely add more content if you want to. You can add more videos. Yes, definitely.
Can we subtract from what's already published?
No, actually subtracting no, but you can add. Yes.
Okay. And the exams, are we able to edit out certain questions and add on others?
The exams, no, the exams, the questions, they're already standardized, so they have to remain the same. What you can change is the date. If you
Okay.
want to extend the date a little bit, that you can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the student view, if you press here, is going to show you how the students are seeing the course. So if you saw, all of the options that were here on the right just disappeared, and the little links that were here that had the little eye with the cross, it's not showing because it's I'm just watching as a student right now. So you just press up here, see? Right here you can see I have all of these pages are deactivated. So when I go to student view, they don't appear because I have them deactivated for the student. So always remember that you can actually go and see the way that a student is watching or seeing a specific course. You can also import content from comments. Say that you found a good article that you want to share with them. You can import it from here. Or if you want to, you cannot change it from the specific courses, from the blueprints that you guys get. But if you in the future get the option to do a Canvas course from scratch, you can choose a specific homepage to upload and show here. Okay. Announcements. So announcements are right here. Whenever you want to publish a new announcement, just click over here. It will take you to the rich text editor. Just add your text. Always add a title. You can add attachments to it. Say that you want to add your course rules or something. You can also attach them if you wanted to. You can do a PDF, a picture. You can do a Microsoft Word document. You can attach it there. If you want to delay the posting, if you want to post on a future date, you can. You can just click here and it will ask you, when do you want to publish that announcement? If you want to allow students to like the post, you can do so here. Or if you want to allow only graders, which that means you. If you click here, that only means that you are the one that's able to like. It's not going to allow students to like, okay? So if you click there and you want to let students like the comments, just click there and do not click here. And when you're finished, you just click publish and it's going to get published, okay? And the students can reply to you. Right here, it's going to show up and they can comment on that announcement that you make. Every time that you post an announcement is going to send a notification to the student, okay? So bear that in mind. So modules. Explain to you the modules is everything in Canvas is set up as modules, each for our institution, for our university. Each module, it's a week of work. So every module is a week of work. So each module has its own articles, its own assignments, its own discussion forums. So every time you go into modules, you're going to see that it has its own assignments. So when you can tell the student, just do module number 5 because we're on week 5 of the course. So that's the content that you need to focus on right now. Okay. Always make sure that the content is published. That is something you can control also. One thing that I like to clarify is that modules in Canvas have prerequisites. So if a student does not finish an activity from the previous module, it's not going to open next module. And I get some students that ask me, Professor, I'm not seeing the content. Well, did you finish the requirements on the previous module? If not, they're not going to be able to see it. And it could be as simple as just posting on a discussion forum. If they did not present themselves, if they not do one particular thing, is not going to show the next module. So always make sure that the students finish all of the content from the previous module so that they can see the module that's coming up next. Okay. Everything, all of the modules, they come with the content that you need to teach and everything. All you need to do is grade the assignments. You can change the dates, the turning dates if you want to. That's also something that you can do. So here you get a view of everything per week. If you want to see a view of everything, say for example, just assignments, then you need to go to this little tab right here, and it will show you a summary of all the assignments that you have in Canvas, regardless of the module that they're in. If you want to see them by modules and by week, just click on modules and it will show you the assignments by week. If you want to see them in summary, go to the assignments tab and it's going to show them to you on a different view, only assignments. You can add assignments here if you need to, create a new assignment. You can do so here. Always make sure to add a little description if you're gonna do another assignment. The points, the attempts. One thing that I get asked a lot is that, oh, professor, the students always keep posting them on the same assignment. I already graded it. What you need to do is go to that specific assignment, edit, and click here. number of attempts and just limit them. If you want it to be only 1 or 2 or 3, whatever you want, you are allowed to change that also. If you want to give students the opportunity to turn in the same assignment twice or 3 times, you can do so. Okay, just remember to go here under submission attempts and limit the amounts of attempts that the student has. Okay. Also, when you get a submission type is the type of document that this student is going to publish, submit to you. If you click online, it's going to ask you, okay, how do you want the student to turn in that assignment? Are you going to allow him to just enter a text, or you're going to allow him to upload a file? If you click on file upload, it actually lets you restrict the file extensions that you want the student to use. For example, if you want only PDF documents, just click there, just check file uploads, click restrict upload file types, and just click PDF. And it will only let the student upload PDF files. It's not going to let them upload Microsoft Word documents, PowerPoint documents, or anything else. So that's a good thing to have. Nowadays, it's not that big of an issue, but if you don't have the, I get sometimes students that they use another platform or another word processor to do their work. If they submit it under that, I'm not able to see it. That's why I always tell them use PDF, because then I'll be able to see it and grade it. Okay. And here you can change the due dates for that content. Also, if you change anything from the assignment, always make sure to click here, notify users. That just lets the student know, it sends a notification that you change something about the assignment. The due date or anything that you change here, make sure to check that. And after that, just click save and publish, or save if you already published it. Okay. Files, this is the same area that's under your account that I went by at the beginning. So this is another link that you have to all of your files. So if you want to view all of the things that you have, you can also find them here. You have another link for it right here. So modules, let me explain this. Everything that you see here, okay, every content that is published on the modules that is not an assignment or a discussion forum, it's a Canvas page, and pages are seen here. And I say that because modules are made up of assignments, discussion forums, and pages. So any page that you create, you can create page. I told you guys that you can add content for students to look on a specific module. You can do that. So if you want to do that, you just need to add a new page and then add it to the module. And let me explain. So you go here to all pages, click add a page. Okay, just add your content. You can add pictures, links, media, anything. Save and publish. And if you go to module, you can click here, see, and it shows up here, okay? So then you click, you add the item, and there it is, okay? So always, like I mentioned, any content that you want to add, sorry, that was an assignment. That was an example assignment here. Page, see, example page, add. There it is, okay? And it shows up there. So remember that modules are made up of assignments, discussion forums, and pages. So any content that you want to add to the student, you'll have to do so like a page. You can post it. You can post an assignment for, say, for example, you want to add a video or something. You can add it on announcements. I just recommend doing so on modules because then the student is able to see on the specific week that he has to see that content, okay? If you want to remove if you add it by mistake, just click the three little dots right here and click remove. And it will remove that from your module, okay? Discussions, okay? So discussions, all of your discussions, when the course is assigned to you, all of those discussions are already up. So the students know exactly by week what they need to talk about. If you want to add another discussion forum, you can. You just go to discussion right here, and then you add it. Okay, you add the topic that you want to talk about. Let's say we're talking this week about microbes, okay, and pathogens. And we add the content right here. Okay. So one thing that I would like to explain here, these options right here, I recommend just clicking the allow threaded replies. That just means that the student are able to continue on a specific thread. So just click there and allow liking. Okay, and like I mentioned, if you click here, only graders can like. It will let you, only you, the professor, to like a specific post on the discussion forum. Okay, and you can also select a date, a specific date that you want it to be available under. You can do so, and if you want to add a cutoff date, you can also just add the date right there. When you create the discussion forum, it's going to appear here. All you have to do is click on it, and the students can reply. If you want to reply for something that I said, or a specific comment that I said, you just need to go and click under reply under the specific comment that you want to reply to. One thing that Canvas allows you to do is to reply to the students individually, and it allows you to grade the students individually for their postings on the discussion forum. However, if you do that, it's going to show your comment to the student, but it's not going to show up here on the discussion forum. So what I recommend is always go to your discussion link and reply to your students so that they're able to see that you're engaging with them, that you are seeing what they are posting, and that gives them creates engagement. They feel better when they see that you are actually reading what they write. Here's an example that I wrote. Strategies that we use to make synchronous sessions more fun and memorable. So this is a comment that I put. So let's say that I want to reply to this specific comment. I just click reply and just write my comment there. Okay. Also, if you want to unpublish anything, just click here. It will unpublish it. Okay. Always remember, check that your content it's published. Another thing that that you should do whenever you guys get assigned the courses, go into modules and make sure that the content that you have there, it's actually okay, that it's readable, that all of the links are working, that they're not broken, that the videos are playing nicely, all of that. Okay. And how do you disable these little links right here? You go to settings. Click on navigation, and here you can disable the links that you have. Say you don't want them to see the Office 65. Just click disable, and it's not going to show there. When you save, it's going to show a little icon here like this. So it's telling you that that page is not visible to students. It's visible to you, but remember that the student is not able to see it. These are all of the pages that I have disabled on my Canvas. They are a lot, so make sure to only post and publish what the students are going to be using. Just remember to click save every time that you make any changes so that they are applied. Okay. Here you can see the grading. This is a summary of all of the grades. Whenever you want to grade an assignment, you go directly to your course menu, click on modules or assignments, whichever you want, and just click on that specific assignment. When you right here, since then no one has published or submitted anything yet, it doesn't show. But after you click there, it's going to show here speed grader, and what you can do is just click on speed grader and just start grading everything. You can use the rubric, the university rubric. Remember always to leave effective comments to your students. If you can leave them a video, even better, because that makes it more personal. Another feature that Canvas has is the dropout detective. Right now, this course has no active students, so it doesn't show, but all of your courses have the dropout detective, and that just tells you the students that are at most to risk of dropping out of the course. It tells you also when was the last time that they logged in, so you're able to see all that stuff. You're able to communicate with your students. Hey, John, I see you have not logged in 2 weeks. What's going on? Dropout Detective is a nice feature to let you know which students are not attending your course and are not participating, on top of, not seeing their work. So I know that sometimes having 20, 25 students on a specific course, it's a lot. So the Dropout Detective makes it a little easy. Okay. The syllabus page is going to show you a summary. You're gonna see that everything is already set up on your when they assign the course to you. It's gonna show by week what you need to do. So it's gonna show up here. Okay. So just this is just a summary of everything that's gonna be taught on the course. Okay, if you want to add some comments or anything, you can click edit. If you want, for example, to have or bring in a guest speaker, you can add it if you want to let them know that that day you're going to have a guest speaker that's going to talk to them about a specific subject or anything. Do I have any questions so far? Okay, also here, people, here you can see all of the people that are assigned to that course. So you're able to check on them. You can email them. You can click on their profile. You can see their picture. This is not going to show to you the ad people, but it's going to show you all of the students that are enrolled on that specific course that you are assigned to. Okay. Big blue button is the area in Canvas where we're supposed to do our synchronous sessions and our live sessions. However, this is not working yet. It's going to be soon. Right now, if you want to do a synchronous session with your students, just use Teams. Use Teams and give them the link. Some professors have asked if they can use Zoom. We recommend using Teams because it is the university platform. You have access to Teams, and it's better to just keep everything under the university IT department. So you just use the Teams and also record those sessions if you do, and just publish them under announcements, or if you want to publish them under the specific module, that's fine too. Do I have any questions? I think that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, I open now to any questions, comments that you guys might have. No? Everything's clear? Okay.
If we have any
I,
more questions, how do we?
I know, I know it's a lot. Canvas is a very dynamic platform. There is a lot to learn. I just give you a quick overview of the most important stuff that that you use. If you have any other questions, do not hesitate on calling me. You can send me an email. You can send me a text through Teams. I'm always online, so just text me and I'll see that message. And we can do also a live call if you need to, and we can share screens if you have any questions. Okay. Anything else? The recording is going to be available. So after we finish this session, it's going to take like an hour for Teams to just record everything, finalize everything, and it's going to post it directly on the chat. Okay, so you're able to download it from there if you want to. Also remember, if you want this session in Spanish, we are having a Spanish Canvas 123 next Saturday, February 25th. So if you want to, that's this Saturday, no, the next one. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Puerto Rico time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Well, if there's no any other questions, thank you guys very much for being here today. So any questions, just ask that way. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Reynaldo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Reynaldo.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reynaldo, for the information. I appreciate it. Learned a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias.
A la orden.
Bye.
Gracias. La presentación la pueden enviar.